Good morning, welcome back to the channel. It is a beautiful sunrise right here. This is like, hey, this is unbelievable little spot. Hacienda de Las Palmas. I guess it's House of the Palms. So you see the palm trees out here, lakes in the background. Hey, this is our day to sort of get out there and try to grind and try to find a couple really good fishing spots. You know, that's something that I love to do no matter where I'm at in the country, is be able to go out on a new body of water and find fish. There's something that's just so gratifying for me to go out there to see something and be able to make good decisions and find a group of fish. We'll see what we have going on today. I'm gonna give you guys one clue of who we're gonna fish with. He's a great American fisherman. You either know or you don't know, but we'll see who it is. All right, so I told you, we're rolling up right here. Okay. We got Ola, we got dirty shoes, so let's get these suckers off. We got the Great American Fisherman. I told y'all, the Great American Fisherman right here. Roland Martin.
#1 fisherman. My buddy. Hey, but you know, we brag about each other, and it's easy to brag about Jacob with all your accomplishments the last 2 years. You're on top of the game. You're on top of the game. Hey, and the reason why Pedro and I need some help, because we know, or he knows, where the fish are.
He knows where them big ones live.
And I think with your help and your expertise and your knowledge of electronics, we're going to find them.
I think we're going to do that.
We're going to find them.
Pedro, my man, got to give me some dap.
How are you?
Absolutely. Introduce all the YouTubers out there, all the people watching along. There we go. Straighten him out. Thank you, Roland.
What Roland said is exactly the truth. And he called him up, hey, Wheeler, I'm in Mexico and we're in trouble. Can you come down? And he says, well, let me ask my wife. Yeah, she says, yeah. Okay, I'll send you a plane. And you just landed on the lodge.
Hey, right here,
lodge,
we're ready to roll.
And we're ready to roll.
Okay. Hey, it's going to be great.
So, God.
Pedro has a great television show. It's called Rod and Reel.
Rod and Reel.
And it's he's had it for 25 years.
Right? 25 years.
Yeah, and he's the #1 Mexican show.
No way.
Which is not hard because it's the only one.
No, you're not.
I don't know if it's the best, but it's the oldest.
I've filmed with him for 10 years now.
Yeah.
10 years.
We know for a very long time, maybe 8. But 8 years.
That's crazy. All right, we'll get all this stuff together. We'll get out there and see if we can't find these suckers. Let's see here. I just seen them blowing up and I'm like, man, I'd rather stop real quick here. You get a couple easy ones in the boat. I wonder if somebody... Jerkbait will crush them, Roland. I mean, you'll catch a lot of them, but you won't catch a bit. You probably won't catch some big ones. I'm trying to figure out a bait that we can use to get some bites on them scores too, because we'll probably have a couple big ones around. Okay. There's some more right there that are suspended in the tree. Yeah, that's the tree. You have to look at a lot of the features in the bank and just sort of make a decision on, like, old school. Like, Roland's been doing this for years. Like, look at the features in the bank.
Well, I can read just simple Get Finder, but I have a problem with all the
big stuff. The thing is, I see what you're saying. This comes out here, drops off, choom, and then you'll see there's some rock around. So I'm going to slide down this point. Now that we sort of created this map, we'll side scan this right through here. Yep. Yeah, there you go. You know how those humbirds are, you just try to get them dialed in a little bit. All right, doing a little old school now right here. Got the marker buoy out. Now, this is the thing. I still have always felt like having a reference point out in the middle of this huge lake like this is a huge deal. It helps a lot. Seeing something visual when you don't have something to see visually on your deal. So every once in a while, I just seen some fish right here. They're set up. Now we know that's sort of the end of the point. Now I'm going to sort of have my reference point. Okay, that's the end of it. There's some fish up on top as well, but anything beyond that is going to be the drop off. So now we know to fish from there to here. Something is, if you don't have a GPS, that's how you utilize that marker buoy, is giving you a reference point to make your cast. See if we can't catch one. There wasn't a ton, but we're gonna fish out here because I like it. Yeah. Not that one. Let's roll. Let's get serious on them. We'll get there. Hey, I just got all rigged up. I said forget it. I had to rig up some more rods. They're in a foul mood. Very foul mood. I'm not really understanding why. Oh, man, there's no doubt. I mean, I know we're gonna catch them. We're gonna catch them. So this is the gorge right here.
You come in there, there's a gorge, there's a really deep, out of water.
Huge help that will help us eliminate some places that might not have a lot of fish. Heck, you never know. This is the crazy thing about a lot of these lakes in Mexico is the water drops so much throughout the years that it's a completely different lake. And Roland mentioned this, the other day. He said, literally, it's like Okeechobee. Okeechobee changes every single year. There's new grass that pops up. There's this, there's that. So when you pull up on a new lake, especially on a lake here in Mexico, you might have fished it before, but it might be 40 feet low or 40 feet high. And now it's a completely different lake. Those points that you caught them on are now in 80 foot of water. Those bass aren't using the same ones. Or if it's higher, the water where you used to catch them was, up there 20 foot on the bank, dry. So that's something that is really interesting about these lakes regardless. There's some big fish in these lakes. You really have to take the time, and that's something that I wanted to see is take the time to look and see what you have with your electronics and figure out, just feel the lake out.
But I think the neat thing is, the history is that there's enough monster bass.
Yes.
That if you want to catch the biggest fish of your life, your personal best, there's a good chance you could catch that 12, 13, or 14 pound bass here. Now, I mean, there's not many lakes that you could say what's the chance of catching a 13 pound bass?
Yeah.
But here on Lake Guerrero, that's my goal.
Yes. Catch a 12, 13, 14 pounder.
Now, I haven't caught a 13 out of here or 14, but I have out of Baccarat.
Yeah.
I've caught a couple 13s and 14s. So it's the same kind of deal here. Here in Mexico, there's a monster bass.
Really big ones.
And that's why we're here. That's why we're here.
Yeah, and that's why, I mean, like, we could sit here, we could throw a shaky head and a drop shot on some of these places and catch a lot of 2-pounders. But Roland's been throwing a big jig, I've been throwing a big hair jig, a bigger jig, a bigger profile trench hog. That's what you gotta use bigger baits to get bigger bites.
I don't want to have another bass to bite except an 8-pounder.
A big one.
Okay.
Yep. Absolutely right.
And I really want a 14.
Hey, Roland don't give a damn. He wants to catch the biggest one in the lake.
14.
He wants a 20-pounder.
To that point, and then that gets close to that other point.
I got you.
So that flat in there, man, used to be sometimes like a fish tank. Back on the days when, taking a 10-pounder, 12-pounder was mandatory. You remember that IGFA? I was telling you yesterday, remember, Roland? About the IGFA club of 10-pound club. They opened a 10-pound club back in the 2000.
Yeah.
Well, 8 out of 10 fish were caught here.
Really?
By American fishermen, but here in this lake.
Wow.
Back on those days.
That's insane.
El Salto didn't exist, and Baccarat didn't exist, and
That's insane.
How deep you are right now?
So like 45.
45.
50.
Okay.
Okay, Jacob. But you've located some fish. What you got going?
There's fish scattered out on it.
Really snag? Yeah, throw one. He's got the 8-14 with the 10 in the net.
I think that cost him 2.5, 3 pounders over there. I think you catch it. We're heading back in. Heading back in to grab some lunch. Grabbed all morning long. Found a couple places, but we're gonna see if we can catch them a little bit later. Regroup. Hey.
Me llevo 2 y tú traes otros 2.
Let's go ahead and hop in there. I'm gonna hop. All right.
What'd you catch it on?
Big
Scale.
jig, buddy.
Big jig.
Big jig.
Oh, that's a good deal.
Official.
She out there, she way out there.
Was she
Official
way out there?
weight, 7 pound, 2 ounce. Oh yeah, hit this button, power button.
Yeah. Oh, let me see her.
This on.
Hey, Jonathan Trey catches bigs.
You good, bro?
Yeah, I'm good whenever you are.
You big.
7.16.
Pretty close.
No.
Yeah.
7.16. That was a good one. Oh, it's my damn
you
set.
see that?
It was 7.16.
Was it really
Yeah, 100.
Y'all don't believe it.
Seven
Roman,
was-
was it 7.16?
It was 7.16.
7.16.
7.16, yeah.
Hey, back your boat up.
See that rock right there? There's a good edge. That's like the edge of that start of that rock. So everything on this side, see them fish right there? So as long as we sort of sit back here and cast back towards that.
Okay, folks.
All right, let's get after him.
Well, Jonathan, he caught another big one. When he caught another one yesterday.
He's got a 6, a 9.5,
Wow.
and a 7.
He's done well.
He's really caught him.
All on jigs, I guess, huh? What you got, son? You got one? Jacob's got one.
Little.
Damn, what you got, son?
I got me a little one. Oh, he come off there. He come off there. Little one. On a jig. All right. Well, that's not a bad deal. We got to start somewhere.
Well, he hit it. I don't know if he hammered it. I
Got him? Biggin?
No, he's not big. He's maybe.
That's a decent one. There you go. Rolling. We're getting on him a little. Say we're getting on him a little bit.
Jig, son. The old jig, man.
Hey, good job, Roland. Oh,
I actually hit it before. You have one?
oh, I just had one too. Oh, we might have found him. We might have found him. We just got to get a couple of good ones. All right.
We want the 7-pounders like Jonathan Van Dam just caught.
Hey, but that's the thing. Yesterday I was with Jonathan. We were fishing right there here. Not in this actually spot, but a different spot. Right?
Yeah.
And we caught 5 little ones in a row.
Boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
Big one.
All of a sudden, 9.5 pounder.
Oh boy.
So hold on
Oh,
now.
I know.
You just don't know.
I know.
We're sitting here in 27 foot of water. And so basically this makes that little inside turn right here. And that point comes out. So we're just fishing along that little break line that's coming out here. So if we cast up there, it's just, oh, they're there right there. There's one. Up there shallow. Nope, little one.
Hey.
Got us one. Oh, quick release.
I
Hey.
didn't see it. Did you have a strike?
Hey, I actually just seen a few on the graph. Got a bite.
If that had been a tournament,
Hey,
that was a bad deal.
that would have been a real bad deal. That would have been a real bad deal. I'd have been crying a little bit.
Oh, really good. Huh?
Baby.
Good?
Look at this.
Oh,
Good
yeah,
fish.
look at that guy. Look at this guy. Now we got a Mexican bass.
There you go, Pedro.
Yeah, Pedro's got one.
There you go, Pedro. I'll help you out.
Do the
Yes,
honors.
sir.
Calm down, buddy.
6-pounder, too. Nice one. Now,
Nice one. Good job,
way to go,
Pedro.
Pedro.
Hey!
You know, we're not catching a lot of fish today, folks, but we're catching a few big fish.
This afternoon bite definitely seems like it's picked up quite a bit. Good job, Pedro.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna quit.
Guys, I want to tell you one thing.
What's that?
I want to show you this lure that is being the marble of Lake Guerrero and many other lakes here in Mexico.
And you know, he got it on the dollar counter.
It looks like a dang Walmart bait.
No, he's getting it at the Bass Pro Shop, $1
Really?
box.
Look at this. You can get it back for $1 or some
Is that good?
$1 and change.
Oh my God.
Determine the color, and you can have big monster bass.
You got one?
Little one. I come on. You weren't hitting bottom, were you? You didn't hit bottom.
No,
I'll work on that one.
Oh, don't worry about that crap, little one.
Oh, I got one. I lifted it up off the
Oh,
bottom.
that's a good one, Roland. Oh,
Look at that. It was suspended fish. That's another suspended bass.
there you go, Roland.
Look at that one.
That's a fat one.
Yeah, nice stuff.
Heck yeah, Roland.
That's
There
good.
you go.
That's a good
That's what I'm
fat one.
talking
Hey, there you
about.
go, folks. Hey, well, I'll tell you what. We've come down here to Mexico, and we've all caught a couple nice bass.
Absolutely.
Now. And we've caught a couple 4 and 5s, and Pedro's caught a couple good ones. And look at all the doves we had. And thanks again, Pedro. Thanks for a great trip. My friend Pedro Soares.
Pedro's the
thanks,
man.
buddy. My pleasure.
I appreciate it.
Here
Thank
you go. I thank you to this lady.
Hold up, you can grab this other one.
Over my lap. What you got? You got one? There we go.
Hey, I got me one on a big crankbait. Big one. And I try to go big and I catch littles. Same thing, that fish is very much so suspended.
That's good.
Yeah, boys.
About time, guys.
Yep. It's time to head on in, man. I'll tell you what, I enjoy just seeing that sunset, man. That's beautiful. Gorgeous. Man, I don't know. There's got to be something. So rivers can be a good deal. So what's the best river?
The big one is the next one. And it has a beautiful structure and everything. Actually, it has a huge bridge and the piles and everything.
The muddy one?
And
It's muddy? No.
No, it's clear water.
Okay.
And so then this one is easier to fish.
Yeah.
Everybody. So,
Good, you're good.